People will be getting in touch.
I think they will.
Thanks, Ben.
Thanks, Ben. 6:21 now. We had our final TV election debate here in the UK last night, of course. Tonight, we'll see Joe Biden and Donald Trump face off in the first presidential debate ahead of November's US elections.
One area where they differ is on the environment, thanks partly to Joe Biden's climate law. The BBC's North America business correspondent, Michelle Fleury, has travelled to Dalton in Georgia to find out more.
Welcome to Joe Biden's economy, a Korean company spending billions of its own and the US government's dollars to build a new factory for a new industry, a key part of the president's pitch to voters.
Watch this cell type, you're going to get about 20 or 30 going through, send 20 back to OQC.
Solar panel maker Q-Cells is spending $2.5 billion to triple the size of its current capacity, employing 4,000 people by year's end in a district being left behind. Thanks to the Biden administration's Inflation Reduction Act, or IRA as it's known, wafers mainly made in China will soon be made in America.
We're currently the only facility that's going to be making cells and wafers, and that's what Q-Cells is building in Cartersville. But that's the only such facility like it that's under construction in the United States. So the IRA has been really successful at generating new investment, but our industry needs a lot more investment.
So you think without it, it would have taken longer to get to this point?
Or it might not have happened at all.
President Biden boasts his approach has created nearly 800,000 manufacturing jobs, something these Q-Cell workers are grateful for.
The company has given me a great opportunity to start from a very entry level to move to a engineering spot, which for me, is something that I'm thankful for.
We're also one of the largest facilities in the Western Hemisphere, and that's something they can be proud of. It's like, oh, we have this here where most people don't anywhere else in the United States.
But while Q-Cell's jobs may be green, this district is deep red. Dalton is in Donald Trump country, in one of the most bitterly contested states in this year's election. Democrats hope that by creating clean energy jobs here, they may create more Biden voters come November. Here's what they used to make in Dalton: carpet. It once claimed to be the world's carpet capital. One of the small carpet firms in town belongs to Jan Pourquoi, a Democrat.
Nobody cares about clean energy, not around here. That is the type of stuff that I would call them the latte liberals care about in the big city.
He doesn't think the Inflation Reduction Act will do much for Joe Biden's re-election chances, not in Dalton.
In the business community, there is a resentment against that company because they got breaks from the government, leaving the local guys wondering whether the government yet again is picking winners and losers.
Pancake, banana pancake.
At the Oakwood Cafe in Dalton, the food is hearty, the conversation flows, but you won't hear much talk of green jobs.
Who had the omelette? Hash browns?
Owner Casey Carpenter, who was the local Republican representative, explains why his party doesn't like the Democrats' economic strategy.
Probably the Republican turnoff has always been, it's kind of shoved down their throat with subsidies instead of letting it naturally evolve. For years, Republicans have, been against solar panels, but I think there's a place for it. I think diversification and energy independence, those things are Republican words.
The Biden administration is pouring billions into red districts in the hopes of ensuring a green and prosperous future is made in America. The presidential debate is an opportunity for him to claim credit. So far, it's not clear he will reap the benefit come November. Michelle Fleury, BBC News, Dalton, Georgia.
Still to come on the programme, we're going to hear how Prince Harry's been opening up about dealing with the grief of losing his mother. He's been having a conversation with a war widow. We'll bring you that later.
Time now to get the news, travel and the weather where you are.